Downloadable. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. USDA reported day before yesterday afternoon that the good to excellent portion of the U.S. corn crop and soybean crops had improved 2% from the week prior. That started corn and bean futures lower overnight and yesterday morning. However, the markets gained some buyers along the way, and corn closed up 3, beans up 5, possibly some short covering ahead of this Friday's USDA crop report. Also, likely support was Ukraine President Zelensky's comments that Ukraine would be justified in attacking Russian vessels and Russian ports because Russia has attacked Ukrainian ports and grain facilities. The average trade estimate ahead of Friday's USDA crop production and supply and demand report put the average corn yield at 175.7 bushels per acre, 1.8 bushels per acre less than USDA's July projection. The average corn production estimate, 15.153 billion bushels, 167 million bushels less than USDA in July. The trade is estimating an ending year carryout for corn for the 23-24 crop of 2.167 billion bushels, 95 million bushels lower than USDA says in July. Also, still a burdensome figure. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM is open for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 10:45 p.m. this week. Timco Houston open for Milo and corn 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Anderson's expects to be open for Milo and corn trucks today from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, first up, how'd the sheep and goats sell?
Went well, Larry. Didn't quite get our 3,000. Ended up with 22 or 300. It was a little light. But the market was awful good all the way through. Called it, steady all the way through and everything. Some of those better kids bring up to, weighing 60, 70 pounds, bring up to 288 or 90 on some, and then up to $3 on some muttons. Might have been one set of muttons bring $3.15. And then on some of the lighter kids, I guess the top end was up to about $3.20 on some of those feeder kids. Lamb market steady all the way through. I guess the top end was probably somewhere around that 280 on the top end of some of those really fancy Dorper lambs. So I thought we got along real well.
Good. Now, cattle sale, how's it shaping up?
Oh, it's been hot all day. We've got a few bigger bunches, so the numbers add up. But I'm still thinking we'll get north of that 1,000 tomorrow. See how they roll in this evening. It was awful hot today. It was pretty slow from about 9 o'clock this morning. The sheep and goat deal died, and then it hadn't been real busy. But we do have some numbers on the yards from yesterday and early this morning. We'll see how they keep trickling in this evening when it gets a little cooler. But
all right.
Sure think it's somewhere north of 1,000.
Sharpest, shiniest consignment that you've got so far?
Oh, we've got those pairs we talked about last night. If somebody needs some, they're kind of solid mouth, short-term, 2 short-term pairs. So there's 31 really good calves came off of a place west of here. We've got, I guess there's 120 off another place that are, they've sure got a good condition. They've got some age on them. They'll probably have a lot of friends being they got some condition.
Good.
So other than that, the quality looks good all the way through, even on the smaller bunches, Larry.
Good. Tell everybody how to contact
you. You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value. It dropped $3.22 on Tuesday to $112.09. The report had the bellies at $17.16 weaker, $214.37. CME's fresh bacon index was $280.33, a $15.06 increase from the prior week. Estimated hog slaughter for Tuesday, 471,000 head. That set the weekly pace at 882, trailing 952 last week and 933 in thousands of head during the same week last year. As we look toward wholesale box prices, showing a 90-cent increase in the choice and a $1.15 increase in the select on Tuesday afternoon. That tightened the choice select spread to $26.23. USDA quotes choice rib at $458.26, the select rib at $384.33. USDA says cattle slaughter 124,000 head. That's 7,000 revision from Monday. That set the weekly total at 247. That compares to 248 last year and 244 in thousands of head for the year before. Cash trade activity remains quiet. Looks like the FCE online auction, 2,124 head listed, 182 on the hoof in the dirt to 210 hot and hanging, but no bids. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with Cousin Brian from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's our Wednesday sale shaping up Tuesday night?
I'm not even a meteorologist, and I can tell you it's going to be hot tomorrow.
Yep.
But yeah, kind of anticipating that 900 to 1,000 again. And here we are, the second week of August, and like I say, the price is driving it, the dry weather's driving it. So cattle numbers aren't slowing down, and I mean, luckily, like I said, the buyers, they always stand behind us. They're gobbling up whatever comes to town. So good situation to be in this year. And sheep and goats, kind of anticipating that 700 somewhere in there. But here we go with like I said, it's so extremely hot, and some people, they're pushing themselves and the animals to try to get them worked and get them to town. And some people, I think they're going to wait till it cools off a little bit more too. So We'll just see how everything plays out.
Well, we hope it plays out for the best on Wednesday in Seguin. Brian, tell everybody how to contact
you. You can give us a call, 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5 foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir. Sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company, getting ready for the Wednesday sale. What's it looking like Tuesday night?
Well, it's shaping up. We got about 800 right now. I would think we'd have a couple of hundred more than that this evening, and about 200 or 300 tomorrow. I'm looking from 1,000 to 1,200, pretty easy. Mostly calves, and a lot of good calves, lots of groups of calves. So, anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at there.
Good. Shiniest consignment that you've been impressed with as they come off the trailer today?
Oh, man, we got 75 straight Angus calves that are good as walks, probably weigh 550 to 650. We've got 75 really good black Angus kind of cross calves, black motley face. They're as good as walks too.
Good.
So anyway,
like
we're going to have the goods tomorrow.
Good deal. Carl, tell everybody how to contact you.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. Pretty Giddings, Lexington area, call Max Everett, 540-8676.
Thank you, Carl. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how did the Monday sale go?
Oh, Larry had another good sale. Hot and dry. It's 105, 106. Yesterday it sure was warm, but we got by pretty good. We had 14, 16, 185 cows and 12 bulls. Calf market still continues to be strong, Larry. These numbers I thought might affect it a little, but looks like they still real strong. 2 and 3 weight steers, 224 to 315. Heifers, 203 to 275. 3 and 4 weight steers, 237 to 330. Heifers, 217 to 280. 4 and 5 weight steers, 219 to $3. Heifers, $2 to $2.70. 5 and 6 weight steers, $2.09 to $2.68. Heifers, $1.96 to $2.44. 6 and 7 weight steers, $2 to $2.45. And the heifers, $1.89 to $2.27. 7 and 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.96 to $2.20. And the heifers are $1.76 to $2.09. The calf market continues to be strong, Larry. Know of a lot more cattle coming this week already. Slaughter cows, $70 to $1.06. Slaughter bulls, $90 to $1.29. Stocker cows had a few, not many, $650 to $1,400. Pairs, $935 to $1,000, Larry.
Now, you said you knew of some cattle coming.
Yes, sir. I know of 3 or 4 loads coming already. I'm talking about 50 to 60 head. I know of another deal down in Woodsboro. If they work, they'll have about 80 head. So we're going to have a pretty good run again. We'll have that 1,500 again, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can get us here at Selborne, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330.
We appreciate you.
Yes, sir, and pray for rain.
We'll do it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the Rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite. What happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
Control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed Mesquite and Weesatch control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how is the Wednesday sale shaping up Tuesday evening?
Oh, looks like we're going to have a pretty decent run, Larry. Got about 450 head in right now. I know we'll catch a good many more cattle late this evening. You know, they've been coming in after dark, once it cools off a little bit. So we'll catch a few more cattle. I imagine somewhere around 700 tomorrow. We do have that one sellout deal of good young Charolais cows. There's going to be about 53 of those cows that are going to be less than 4 years old. I think 22 pairs on those. And then about 25 bred cows, and then a handful of little kind of thin wet bag open cows off of. They're full-blood Charolais, dehorn, just a real gentle set. And then we've got, I guess, probably about another 100 cows in the mix, a few palpates in them. But shaping up to be a pretty good run. Like I said, somewhere around 700 probably tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Kelly.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile numbers 334-1047. Website's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Holly Mutt-Smith, owner of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Holly, you've got a question for South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been searching high and low, and I've talked to many ranch brokers, but I'm coming up short.
What's the problem, Holly?
A lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of brokers don't return calls or update listings, and I've got buyers ready to find their perfect Texas ranch.
Don't all agents put those properties online?
Many do, but the problem is these properties aren't always updated if they sell or are taken off market. So what does that do? It wastes a lot of people's time. Right now, we have buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas counties. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their large acreage ranches in McMullen, Atascosa, Live Oak, Duval, LaSalle, Wilson, Frio, and Medina counties to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, we've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where we're at with this. If you list your property with us, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I am tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
Holly, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at 210-827-6271, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or they can visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus in August, D's plus 95, 1060. We'll call Houston 1087, Progresso 891, Brownsville 1033. Yellow corn to Corpus, August delivery, September even money, 485 and a quarter. We'll call Houston 495 and 3/4. We'll call Progresso 535 and 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, August delivery, Sep plus 5, 775 and a half. We'll call beans to Houston, August September delivery, November less 70, 1236. 783 bale of West Texas cotton moved yesterday, neighbor. 79.20 was the low side, 80.70 the high side, 79.95 the average. over the 783 bales. Neighbor, we're not average. We're the best darn farm show in Texas because you're the best darn farm show listener. Thanks so much for doing so on our 14 affiliate stations. Thanks for coming down the lane to the kitchen table. No place but down on the farm.